Hey, Dr. Uhrmacher here. Just wanted to jump back in. This would be the second video in this case study. A couple of days ago, actually, on the 27th, I recorded the first video, and if you haven't seen that, to get the first one, you can go over to nonstoppatientformula.com and put in your information, and you'll get the entire case study as it goes along here. So what we're looking at here, like I said, normally what I do is I'll place it. I did it on the 27th. Normally on the 28th, you go in. I don't even look at it for 24 hours. So it's just kind of my, because it's easy to really look at it and try and nitpick it. So I just let it run for 24 hours. I went back in, and you're going to see they changed the ads manager here. So I'm going to come over here to columns and hit that click down. I'm going to do performance and clicks. When I went back in after 24 hours, the thing that I saw was my reach at that time, I think, was only 3 people. So I looked at my ad spend, what I was bidding per click, and they had changed it a little bit. So I went ahead and bumped it up above what their recommended was so that I could get some reach out of it. So I let it run another 24 hours, and so now we're 2 days in. So that's something you have to pay attention to, is if they change their bidding options, then you might have to take a look at that. So here's what we're at after officially, I guess, 24 hours with a high enough click spend. Is total 19 website clicks. It's only reached 887 people. This is a frequency, how many times those people have seen it. 36 cents per website click, and you can look at these. You can hover over the little deal. It tells you what it is and what it is. So I've spent $6.79 since it started, and a total of 25 clicks. Again, hover over it. It's going to tell you what the difference is. If someone likes it, if someone shares it, that counts as a click, versus back here where this one is the website clicks, right, based off the objective that you're wanting to get done. Here's one of the things I look at then, is my click-through rate. Like to see this above 2%, so I'm pretty happy with that. 27 cents, not too bad there. And so this is an ad I'm going to let run. Now, one of the things you have to look at too is all of this is just relative at this point, because you have multiple factors that come into play. You have your ad. Are you getting people to click on it with decent metrics? If this is above 2%, normally even for this, if it's below 50 cents, I'll go ahead with it to get some testing done, because you have the ad, then you have the landing page. So now that we have a halfway effective ad, they're going to get to the landing page. So that's our next metric. Are people actually opting in that come from it? And then the next metric is, are people actually picking up the phone and calling? So we really don't know if this cost per click is cheap or expensive until we get all the way to the end. Because for me, it's like, well, if it's a $10 per click, and every time someone clicks on it, they call, I'll take that all day, because that's paying $10 to get a call. If I'm paying 27 cents and no one ever calls, well, then that's an expensive click. All right, so it's really relative. You have to make sure that the whole thing gets tested out, and you have to go through the process. That's why this isn't a real great process if you are nickel and diamond, because this will kill you. It'll drive you nuts, because it takes money to test this. All right, so the ad looks good. We'll jump into that ad real quick, because again, you can just copy this. Actually, it's on the other one. I went through it, so go over to nonstoppatientformula.com and enter it in. If you're already on my list, then you're already getting this case study, and you already saw the last one. So shoot me an email if you didn't get it, and make sure you get it. So this is a great ad. We're going to let it run. We're going to test the rest of the metrics to see now over the next few days if we're getting good opt-ins, and keep rolling down the chain. All right, let me know if you have any questions.